I have never screamed at a girl like this before, Jussie.
Hello, I'm your girl Mika Lachey, and this is yes, and we are two black blondes joining you again.
What number of video is this?
I can't
6?
even keep up.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I can't keep up. But if you are not sure what that was all about in the intro, we have to continue this story with Jussie Smollett.
Yes.
That's
like you said last time, this is a story that keeps
on
giving and giving and giving. And you know what's funny? I keep thinking about something that you always reference. These are the last days. Men will become lovers of themselves. Shout out to the Bible.
You know. Okay, but real quick. This Jussie Smollett situation, all I have to say is somebody's clearly lying.
Right.
But do I really believe it's just Jussie Smollett who's lying?
Okay, well, let's, I guess, break down the latest development first.
Please.
Okay, so I'm sure you guys have seen the latest of what happened with Jussie Smollett. And the latest development is he got arrested. He's being faced with disorderly conduct for filing a false police report. He may face federal charges because of the racist threatening letter that they believe he created. So that's how all of this started. Pretty much there was a letter sent to the Chicago studio where Empire is being filmed. It was sent to Jussie.
That was going to be Rachel Marentees, by the way.
It was. It was.
Rachel Marentees.
Those were my words, my thoughts.
Bodyguard. Carry on.
Yeah. My lover. Rest in peace. Yeah. Anyways, okay. So yeah, so that's how it all started. There was a threatening letter sent to him to the Chicago Empire Studios where Jussie films his show Empire. From what I read, because that threatening letter did not get the national attention that he was hoping for, that's when he started the alleged. He came up with the alleged attack that he said happened. Then I also read that he was triggered to make this story because Lee Daniels on his Instagram page on January 10th gave a story how his cousin, who is gay, was attacked for being gay. So some of the Empire cast believes that's how Jussie came up with this story.
So then the blame is no longer on Jussie Smollett. They're now looking into Lee Daniels?
No. They're saying that because of what happened to Lee Daniels' cousin, is what may have triggered Jussie to come up with this story.
I don't know
to
why.
gain sympathy.
I read somewhere that, you know, I guess Lee Daniels had something to do with it. I read that somewhere.
I don't know. So many reports. Also, too. So let's go back to the police findings. So based on the Uber Lyft reports that the police said they found, the text messages between the two Nigerian brothers and with Jussie Smollett, they pieced all the times of the flights, their conversations. They put all the pieces together and they believe it led to Jussie making up this story. First they said that the brothers informed them that Jussie paid them, what, $3,500, wrote it on a check to attack him for this alleged fake attack. They said that at first. But then the brothers testified to the grand jury and said that that check was not for the attack, that Jussie made it out for personal training, and per TMZ, even on the check, it says memo for personal training. Now, one might argue and say, okay, he could have done that as a cover-up to put that on the check as personal training, but it was probably amongst them, this is for the attack. So what do you think?
So I think the latest thing that I've seen was just mainly that, God, there's so many stories. I really just can't keep up. But I think the latest thing I've seen is just that now he's, that the FBI may have jumped to conclusions.
Not the FBI, the Chicago police. Now the FBI is in the case now against the police. They believe the police may have jumped to conclusion about this whole ordeal. Now the FBI is involved now.
It's a lot going on.
And you know
oh, okay, you're right. FBI claims Chicago Police Department may have overstated Jussie Smollett's case. And this, you know, I did learn this in college. You have to cite your sources. So this is from newsone.com. All right, and it's just so much going on, and I'm ready for it to be over with at this point. Like, I don't know if they need to, you know, so I guess lie detector tests are not considered valid.
I don't know. And, you know, people are saying that, well, the police came up with a conclusion that Jussie made this up because he wanted more pay. And I was thinking about that. I was like, okay, so what would this alleged attack do for him to get more paid? And the only thing I could think of is, well, I guess it's a national story. He's bringing attention to the show.
And he can be the gay Tupac.
The ratings will go up, and he'll say, well, because of me, the ratings went up, so now I want more money. That's the only thing I could think of to why this would work for him. But it just doesn't make any sense to me.
I just wonder if he had to do this all over again.
Would he
do?
Okay, so here's another thing too now. The police said that per the text exchanges between him and the brothers, he also asked for Molly, ecstasy, for drugs or whatever. So now a lot of people are saying, was he under the influence when he came up with this story?
Oh gosh.
And now Jussie, he's now saying that he needs to be treated for drugs. Because, you know, if he gets sentenced, they're saying that that would help reduce his sentencing by saying he has a drug problem.
Well, anyone that has been caught in scandal in the history, they always have to get some type of help. That's just the, you know, I guess that's what their PR person suggests.
Yeah.
Whether it be sex, cheating, alcohol. It's always, you got caught in a sex ring. Oh, you know, well, that's because I have an alcohol problem. I need treatment. So...
And another finding too is that when I read I guess when he got bonded out and I read the reports, they were saying that one of the brothers was actually a stand-in as Jussie's love interest on the show. So what I found funny about that is because I have a friend, he is adamant, he is not letting up. He believes that this whole thing was a threesome that went wrong and Jussie doesn't want anyone to find out. And then what's crazy is my manager, he believes it's something sexual between all of them. That's what he believes too.
That's not what I get.
It's crazy. Everybody has their own theory about this thing.
There's a scandal going on. I just think it was a scandal for more money, more popularity, more publicity. Yeah. Like he said, he wanted to be the gay Tupac.
Yeah.
You know, and I know we shouldn't judge, but that's what we're here to do because we don't have anything else.
And then Chicago police, you know, they have a history of, you know, lying, covering things, and I did find it interesting how the police were able to come up with all these things so quickly, but it was just so fast. Every second, it was something new.
I think we'll have to continue to report on this story as more things develop because I don't see it coming to an end soon. Unfortunately, this is not one of these stories where something else will come out and we're going to forget about Jussie Smollett. No. Jussie Smollett, we're probably going to remember you.
Yeah. I was rooting for you! But like you said, it's a story that keeps on giving.
It's a story that keeps on giving. Absolutely.
But you know, whether he is guilty or not, I actually feel sorry for him and I pity him, which is not a good thing. Because I'm like, what pressure were you under?
So I asked you this a couple of days ago, and I'd be curious to know what the viewers think. Is there any chance for
salvation from the comeback from this?
Yeah.
You know, America is very fickle.
True.
One minute they love you, the next they hate you, but then they also love a comeback story. So if he has the right team behind him to gain that sympathy from America, and what's funny, because now this latest thing came out about the police overstating and the check wasn't written for the alleged attack, everyone on social media now says, you see, I believe them. Yeah. This is what you guys get. You guys jump to conclusion, blah, blah. So it's like,
there are conspiracy theorists. There's conspiracy theorists out there. There's people who are extra woke. You know, shout out to our extra woke people. I know that they definitely feel like, yes, there's some kind of undermining conspiracy going on. And you know what? We're just here to give our opinion and make judgment the way everyone else does.
All right, let's move along to the next arrest. Mr. R.Kelly.
Yeah, it's all about arrest today.
10 counts, Finally.
So that's a true story? I don't know why. I'm finding it hard to believe that
He finally got arrested?
Yeah.
You didn't see the video of him in handcuffs and everything?
Oh no, maybe that's why.
What the?
I know.
Get on your job.
I know. Such a bad YouTuber. I just rely on you. I rely on you to give me the details.
Yeah, he got handcuffs and everything.
Okay.
He's huge.
So here's the thing. Even if I saw him in handcuffs, I just don't believe that. Is his doomsday really gonna happen?
For him?
I mean, only because, okay, and I'm sure that I'm aging myself at this point.
Because he got away with it before.
And not only that, I saw the tape years ago.
The first tape. Right.
I did, and I just always believed that he was truly the Pied Piper and nothing would ever happen to him and he's invincible and it's never gonna happen.
Well, here's the difference between...
And he got arrested before and it didn't stick.
Well, here's the difference now with this tape. This tape, in the tape with him and this girl, they reference her age in the tape. He referenced her age and she referenced her own age, like saying he tied her age to her Hello Kitty in the video. And the lawyer who found this video, from what I read, one of the girls stole the tape and released it, and that's how the lawyer got the video. And R.Kelly allegedly was trying to get this girl murdered because she had the tape. The lawyer actually released stills from the video where it's showing R.Kelly in a sexual act, his face and everything, which I saw, but he didn't show the girl because she was a minor. So all they show is R.Kelly. And of course, 2 recent women came out in a press conference saying that they were sexually assaulted by him when they were little kids. So this how all this whole thing started all up again or whatever. Did you see the video of his lawyer, R.Kelly's lawyer, saying that he doesn't believe all the women are lying? If you watch this video, this lawyer, he's lying. The lawyer, of course, he's a lawyer. He's his lawyer. So what he's gonna say? Yeah, my client fucked all those girls. You know what I mean? R. Kelly, what is
I'm just gonna wait and see
what happens because you don't think it's gonna happen. And he gets, I get what you're saying because he got away with it before, but I'm thinking since this time in this video they referenced the girl's age in the video. Well, then again,
I think of 20 years of him not getting served any justice. I just keep thinking, why now?
Right. And then to your point that nothing may happen, if the girl, if she doesn't testify in this video, then he wins again. But let me ask you this question. Because they reference her age in the video, will it matter if she testifies or not?
So I do know that the state can pick up the charges if there's, I guess, if the victim has not moved forward with a particular incident, but I don't know. I just look at how that last incident played out.
Right.
And money is power. You know, there's a lot of clout chasers out there, and I just want to see how it all ends because, and I just believe that I'll believe it when I see it.
Right. You know what's funny too? Like I was watching online when R. Kelly got arrested, and it just reminded me of a cult. Like some people can get so brainwashed. So there's 2 women who are still, I guess, in R. Kelly's company. Like I think she's the daughter of one of the parents who they were fighting to get her back, but she's claiming that she's okay, everything is fine. So her and the other girl are holding hands with each other, walking to the courthouse for him. They look so ridiculous. Who am I to judge? But they like it, I love it. I just can't understand how these girls, I guess I could understand if you're young and somebody comes along and play mind games with you and make you believe.
Hey, you don't have to be young anymore. You don't have to be young at all. You can be any age. If you are in a vulnerable position and you have a predator, I'm sorry, you have an alleged predator, come along and, you know, paint this picture for you that in your mind, maybe you feel that your life or that life is better than the life you currently have.
So, you know, young girls, if you guys have, even boys too, if you have daddy.
Yeah, I heard he doesn't necessarily discriminate.
Yeah, he doesn't. So if you have daddy issues, maybe try to you know, handle that. Go get some therapy. Therapy works. I'm all for therapy, and I've been in therapy. Get some help, because there are a lot of predators like R.Kelly and a lot of sexual demons out there that will prey on you. They just sniff it and they can sense it, and they will prey on you. And all of a sudden, you're getting pissed on. Like, how did I get here? But anyways,
so we'll keep you posted on that particular story, because again, I'm having very little faith when it comes.
I feel you, and I hope we're wrong. I hope it actually sticks this time. But we'll see.
We'll see.
This is the month of men getting sexual demons getting arrested.
So do we have another one?
We have another one.
This
is the last one. Everybody's going down. You're going down. You're going down. You're going down. The words of Oprah. So we have another Robert Kraft. He is the billionaire, the New England's Patriots owner. This old ass man, I think he's like 86 years old. He's been parading around with Meek Mills. I think he's helping Meek Mills with prison reform. So this old ass man,
80 years old.
80, I think he's 86.
Like, when does it stop?
You know what's so funny? Oh my God, a coworker and I, whatever. A coworker and I, we were discussing Robert Kraft, and I asked him, so when does it stop? He said, well, I'm a man. Ain't never gonna stop. I'm gonna always be, you know. I'm like, yo.
And whoever created Viagra to help with you.
Yeah, you're creating monsters at 86 years old. This man goes to an Asian day spa in Jupiter, and he's been under surveillance, and pretty much he's being charged for prostitution, soliciting sex, you know, so prostitution. So they've been watching him for all these months. But the interesting part about this story is they have like around 100 men that they've been watching. And there are even other men who have bigger names than Robert Kraft that they're also looking into as well, who's gone to this day spa and are soliciting sex.
So now, what state is this? Do you know?
It's in Jupiter, Florida.
Mm-hmm. See, they were just in the wrong state. They were in the wrong state. Because in some states, it's perfectly legal.
But here's my thing though, you're a billionaire. Why are you doing this at a day spa? Why don't you just hire a high-end girl to come to your hotel room? But I guess when you're rich, you got nothing better to do. You want some excitement, you want some danger.
But I just know that in, Nevada, different places, it's completely legal.
Well, he should have went there,
so
but
why
now he
not
went to Jupiter, Florida.
To at least do it legal? Because I personally believe that prostitution will never end.
It's never going to end. That's been happening since the Bible days.
So just why
Look at
not?
Mary.
If you're gonna
Not
do
Mary.
it, make it legal. Just
what's that girl named with Jesus? What's the girl name that she washed his feet with her hair because they were gonna stone her? And then Jesus says,
"You really want to test my
no. Jesus said, "Let who not sin." So
sin has the first stone.
What's her name? What's her name? Mary.
No, it wasn't Mary.
Mary, did you know? What was her name?
Well, I thought it was Rebecca, but I'm probably...
No, it's not Rebecca.
Okay, we're just gonna edit all of this out.
What was her name?
I don't even know why we are.
But anyways, the moral of the story is prostitution has been happening since the Bible days, since Jesus. And you know, that was the story. She washed his feet with her hair because he had saved her from the people that were trying to stone her. And you know what's crazy though? I'm sure those men who tried to stone her, they probably effed her. You see how niggas do?
Okay.
Speaking of niggas.
Oh, yes, let's get to it. So this is really the only reason why I showed up today. So, let's get into our next story, shall we? Our next story, and we can't even make this up. It comes from none other than the Kardashian clan. Specifically, Khloe Kardashian. And her baby daddy.
She cannot catch a break.
Mr. Tristan
Thompson.
Fuckboy Thompson.
That man does not give a fuck. Zero fucks. But you know, so tell the story, what happened?
Well, allegedly, Mr. Tristan Fuckboy Thompson has been sleeping with Khloe's sister. I forget which sister.
Kylie's
best friend.
Jordan.
Jordan.
For over a month now, allegedly.
Now you got all this kitty cat out in the world. It's so much out here in the world. It's a number that I can't even put into words, this exact number, because it's so much cooch out here. You have all this cooch in the world. I just can't understand people who want to go after what they used to call it back in the day, OPP, or how you just want to get with somebody that's so close into your circle.
Because it's easier to do it that way. They're right there.
No, it can't be easier.
Because they're right there.
No,
Easy access.
but
then what is it then? Don't give a fuck?
Well, clearly.
Or they just want what they want. The heart wants what the heart wants.
No, the dick wants what the dick wants.
Well, that too. He wants what he wants. And if it's the friend, the mama, he don't give a shit. Clearly.
So, of course that leads us into our... Well, you know how you want.
You know what kills me with this story? And I just spoke with my friend a couple of hours ago about karma. He doesn't believe in karma. I believe in karma.
How could you not believe in karma?
I always believe in this saying: how you got him is how you're going to lose him. Do you know when Khloe got with Tristan, he left his pregnant girlfriend for Khloe. The first time Tristan it was publicly made known that he cheated on Khloe, she was pregnant.
Okay. So, and I think there's more half to this story. So yes, how you get him is how you'll lose him, pretty much. I don't know. That's not always true. That's really not always true.
Of course, they're not always true.
But in this particular situation,
that's what I'm saying.
Karma, you better believe karma. It does exist,
it's gonna
and this is why I feel like with Khloe, if we had a fuck girl segment, you'd be on it, because not only how you got him, but look at what happened when you were pregnant. And remember that whole ordeal came out when you were pregnant. You were embarrassed in front of the whole world, right as you were giving birth.
And now
he's out with all these different chicks, but you stayed with him.
Mm-hmm.
And I love women who stay with men who fuck up in the biggest way, because they're always like, but I love him.
But I love him.
I love him.
So it's funny, all the Kardashians have unfollowed Jordan. Jordan had one job, was just to be Kylie's best friend. She was living in this girl's home.
Calabasas.
She got kicked out and everything. All the Kardashians have unfollowed Jordan from the social media. Tristan, my coworker and I on Friday, we were talking about, what is the meaning of a hoe? And I feel like a whore is someone who sleeps with people with no regards to who they're hurting. It could be with the person has a husband, a girlfriend, a boyfriend, and they still sleep with them because that's what they want, And that's who Tristan is. He is a whore, a male whore.
And our fuckboy.
Bust down, Tristiana. Ayy. Bust down, Tristiana.
Definitely.
Ayy.
So,
explain that dick, Tristiana.
Khloe, my dear. You don't really have no words for you, because Maya Angelou, she said it best, and this will probably be one of my favorite quotes of all time. When someone shows you who they are, you better believe them. What you think, they gonna change for you? Come on.
But karma's not real, right?
So I don't even know if I can put all the blame on him, or Khloe's just simply, she's made her bed and she's now lying in it.
You said it. And that leads into...
our fuckboy of the day.
You guessed it.
And that's, of course, Tristan Thompson. Fuckboy of the day, hands down. If we had an award, we would give it to you.
He is honestly. A straight thought.
A straight up hoe. And that's pretty
Khloe.
much it.
Yeah, we're done.
I know. But hey, let us know what you guys think. So be sure to drop your opinions in the comments. And like I said, we'll be back because a lot of these stories are ongoing. So we might just come back and do a continuation of everything we just talked about today.
Before we go, speaking of thoughts and whores and, people having no regards of who they sleep with, even if that person has a man or a girlfriend. Did you hear the story that Gayle King gave? Oprah's best friend? So, I don't know, just a small mention. Gayle gave a story that she walked in on her best friend fucking her husband, and the best friend says to her, well, I never liked you anyway. yo, you guys have to be careful who you
bring in your
befriend.
circle, for real. I will fuck you up. No.
It's like, I don't get like how you said there's so much out there. Like, why would you risk but it goes to show you the person never really valued the friendship to begin with. It goes down to the person's character. That's who they are.
It's
that's who they always will be.
honey.
And then me and my friend today, we're talking about, I feel like certain zebras won't change their stripes. They're gonna always be who they are.
And that's why I get so mad with Khloe. Like, come on, girl. This man lets you know. First of all, he was cheating with the woman he was with you. That's why, and I love, okay, and I know I'm probably getting off topic here, but I hate when I meet a dude and he's always like, oh yeah, I got somebody. At least I'm honest.
Oh,
but you're letting me know that you're honestly a freaking liar.
Right.
All right.
But yeah. We are done. Bust down, Christiana. Hey, I want to see you bust it.